Hello, everyone. How are you doing this evening? I am Stephanie of YouTube Tips and More. And on this channel, what I do is try to make YouTube a little bit easier for the newcomer and the more seasoned YouTuber. Now, today I'm going to go ahead and start what I am. Today's show is sponsored. Yes, I am sponsored today. And I'm happy to say that my sponsor is the jewelry. Let me get it up. The $5 jewelry paradise, and the consultant is Terry Donald. Now I'll have all her stuff linked down below. If you're interested in finding some beautiful jewelry at a reasonable price, trust me, if I can wear it and I'm break out on everything, I know you can wear it. She has beautiful stuff. I have on some earrings tonight. I love these square silver earrings. I think they're gorgeous. So I will have her information down below, and you can look at her website and in her store and see what all she has to offer. She also does live shows on Facebook and where you can buy online. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to jump on into the collaborations. Now, I have started with the collaborations for April. We have a few new ones that I picked up this past week from other YouTubers. And we're going to start here at April. And today is the 24th. Yesterday, the purple and yellow Tablescape, the monthly collab series from Maryland, was yesterday. And so I know I saw a couple of those videos today, and the ladies did a wonderful job on that collaboration. Now, here we have for April 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have the Congratulations Milestone Open Collab. And they have a hashtag, The Grace Life DIY. Now, this is hosted by Anna at The Grace Life DIY and Home Decor and Allie at The Glam Elegant Living. Now, they have like 10, I think, co-hosts. So please go on their channel and look at all the co-hosts that are participating in this challenge. Now, they have ingredients here, what they want you to follow to do their collab. Again, please go to everyone's channel to make sure all the information is correct. Now, on April 30th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Kentucky Derby Hat DIY Challenge. Now, this is Jill at Jill Style. This is her very first collab. So please join in to let her know that you are happy to see her host her first collab. Now, her co-host is Wani at Wani's House, V at V's Interior Design and Lifestyle, and the other V at Vology. And their hashtag is Derby. Oh my goodness, Derby Hat Challenge 2022. That they want you to create a derby hat and show how you style it and to wear it so they can see it. And the video must not be more than 12 minutes. Now we're going to roll up here and we're going to look at May for a little bit. We have a few collabs listed in May. We have on May 3rd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Antoinette's Vignettes. Now, the theme is As Welcome as Mayflowers. And the host is Antoinette at Antoinette Decorating. And our co-host is Rebecca at Rebecca Frazier Home Decor. The hashtag is Antoinette's Vignettes May 2022. And they want you to style a vignette and incorporate flowers. She has the information on her community tab, so please go over to Antoinette's channel and check out the rest of the information. On May 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is a new one, we have the Mother's Day Tablescape Collab, and it is hosted by Penny at Penny's Place. And her co-host is Mercy at Mercy's Beauty of Styles and Cheryl at I Style My Style. Their hashtag is Mothers Are a Gift Tablescape. I'm sorry, I need to drink something. Okay. Now then on May 5th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have the Cinco de Mayo Tablescape 22, and I am hosting that. And my co-host is Antoinette at Antoinette Decorating. And my hashtag is Cinco de Mayo 2022. All I ask that you have at least one jalapeno on your table. And on the 19th, We have the at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have the Summer Fireplace Challenge 22. Again, that is hosted by myself, Stephanie of Creatively Miss Me, and my co-host is V at V's Interior Design and Lifestyle. Now, the hashtag is Summer Fireplace 22. Now, the twist on this one is you must have at least one bird in your decor. One bird. I try to put something different in it every year, so it will be a little different for everyone. Now, tonight I have a wonderful, wonderful guest. She has a heart of gold, and every time I see her, she has this wonderful smile on her face that welcomes you in. I want to welcome Miss Leona at Ebony, Ivory, and Time with Leona Dooley. Hello, Miss Leona.
Hello, Stephanie. How are you?
I am great. I am glad you accepted my invitation to come on tonight to
Mhm.
be my guest. Now, as you know, I have my questions,
Okay.
and they are easy questions,
Okay.
nothing too complicated. Okay,
All
now my
right.
first question is, hi, Carlotta. She says, hello, Miss Leone. Leona.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, let's see. My first question is, how did you come up with the name for your channel?
Well, that's a very an interesting story, we'll say. I was at that point in life where I had just retired, and while I wanted to retire, I wasn't quite so sure about it. Maybe a few weeks after I did it, and really contemplated going back to work. And then I thought about it. I said, women need a lot of strength. And so
Yeah,
I started to look into things that brought strength to me. I thought about trees and their strength, and that's the ebony tree.
right,
The ebony tree is one of the hardest and strongest trees that's on the
right.
planet. And I thought, okay, we need great strength. That's what we need as women. Ivy, I'm an Alpha Kappa Alpha, so of course, that's where the ivy comes in. But ivy, in and of itself, is hard to kill. You can
Yes,
do a lot to it. You can cut it back. You can divorce it,
it'll come
whatever you
back.
might do, but we come back. And
Yes,
then I thought about time, the fragrance of time, and how time is always so good. You can sprinkle a little bit of time into whatever you're preparing in the kitchen, and
yes,
it just brings about a
yes.
wonderful fragrance as well as a wonderful taste. So, ebony,
Ebony,
ivy, and
ivory,
time. Yeah.
yes. All right. Okay, let's see. What brought you to YouTube?
Well, I had quite a few people that I really, really followed heavily on YouTube. And that's funny. I was talking to Kimberly Davis the other day, and oh, I love Kimberly Davis. And I was
Yes,
talking to her, and I told her, I said, between you and Nikki,
yes,
I watched, watched Nikki, and I thought, the job that I was a teacher, a former
right.
teacher, and I taught, and I I'm extrovert, and when all of a sudden you come
Okay, you're,
home, it's
uh-huh.
hard. It's very difficult. It's hard to do. So that's the reason why I thought, I need a way of being able to still share some of me with
Yes,
someone else. So my favorite place is in the kitchen. And I thought, well, what better way? So I started working and trying and trying and trying until I finally got something to click. And so here I am.
yes. Now, your journey on YouTube, has it been a difficult journey or was it, just smooth sailing?
Hmm. Well,
Yes,
let's see. I think my first video went up in 2015. So if that tells you anything, that's been quite a while ago. And it took me a while because just trying to navigate everything,
right,
figure out
right,
what needs to be where. So I got involved with the Sister Circle. And
right,
the Sister Circle really gave me the that I needed
right.
to really kind of start to really, improve my game, so
Right.
to speak. And I had a chance to meet with Denise and talk to her, and she has really, to be honest with you,
Yes.
mentored me quite a bit to get me where I am at this point. And plus, I'm one of those that if I watch it long enough and you're making it, I'm not going to
Yeah.
be far behind.
I can
So
leave it
you
there.
got to have that determination to keep it.
Yes, you do. Let's see. So what do you like most about YouTube?
Well, I have met so many
Yes.
wonderful people.
Yes.
And I think the kindness and the inspiration that and this is from people who aren't necessarily creators.
Right.
It's from the people that you're coming in contact with constantly, who are talking to you. I love it. I love
Yes.
it. I really love it.
Yes.
And I feel in my heart that if you have the gift of being able to inspire someone to
Yes.
do something and to step beyond their normal step,
Yes.
then you have the duty to make sure that you do just that.
You
And I
do.
know you've got that too. I see it in you. You got
I
that too.
try.
You do. You do.
I try.
You are determined that not only are you going to do it, but you're going to bring us along with you.
Yes, I
Yeah.
want people to get where I'm getting.
Yep.
Let's see.
Absolutely.
Have you changed from your original start? You know, when you started YouTube, have you changed from what you originally were doing?
Um, I've always been in the kitchen, but what I did have to do some tweaking. I had to
Yeah.
do quite a bit of tweaking, and I was scared to death to go live,
Oh,
and
you're
and
not
I
the
don't
only
know
one.
why. I don't know
I
why.
was. I was so nervous.
Oh my gosh! And the first time I hit that live, I think what it wasn't so much that I didn't think I could do it. It's just I thought I would hit the button and nobody would show up.
Yes, that's what I
And
thought.
it's the panic.
Yes,
And so,
I started
uh,
sweating and stuttering.
yes, yes, and just trying to get out there and
Yes,
to see. But you know what? The first time I hit that button, and I told him, I said, "Listen, first time we're gonna do it together," and from then on, it's kind of like, okay, I can do
you
this.
got it. You got it. You got it. I know you do. Okay. Do you have any upcoming challenges or anything you're participating in or hosting?
Well, I was looking at I hadn't seen that with the Kentucky Derby hat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am a Louisville, Kentucky girl, and every pre-COVID, I was
Yes.
always at the Derby, and
Okay.
so oh yeah, because we lived right in Louisville, and
Right.
so we always went to the Oaks rather than the Derby because
Mm-hmm.
the people who live there go to the Oaks, and so but I always had my Derby hat, and typically there's some kind of Derby party that's going on,
Yes.
whether you're in Louisville or we're here in Virginia.
Right.
And so I think I'm gonna have to jump in on that. I'm gonna have to show off my hat in the
I
kitchen.
know
And
you
we're gonna
are.
have to do some cooking and some styling while we're at it.
I can see you in your hat. I can see it.
Ronnie, you are so sweet. That's nice.
Let's see. Is there anyone you would like to do a challenge with that you've seen on YouTube?
Well, I had hoped that our one pot was going to kind of kick off a little more than
Yeah.
than what it has. But
Right.
I think what has happened is that so many people are one potting it along the way
Right.
that that has been something that we haven't been able to do. Now, I do have the spring kitchen vignette that's coming up
Right.
June 1st, and so we will continue with that. And I had thought I may even talk with Antoinette and
Mm-hmm.
see how we can bring in the kitchen and her,
And her bring
maybe
yes.
bring it all
Yeah,
in
bring it
together.
into yeah.
Yeah, because we're typically about the same time.
Right.
And so she's gonna be on lunchtime coming up
Oh, okay.
in the next couple of weeks. So
Okay.
anyway, I'm gonna have to talk to her about that, see what we can do, what we can
Yeah,
work
that
out.
sounds great.
YouTube is big enough for all of us,
Yes,
you
it
know.
is. It is.
And so I'm looking forward to that. So I probably will put some kind of spin on the one pot and
Yeah.
do something a little different for the fall. And but I am certainly looking forward to it. Hi, Steph. That's
Hey, Tamara.
uh,
Hey,
love my
Ronnie.
babies. Now, what's her name?
Tamara.
Tamara.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I am looking forward to that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Who was the first YouTuber you ever watched?
Has to be Nikki Boy.
Yeah, that's the first person I watched.
Yeah, Nikki Boy. And girlfriend had me glued.
Yes. And I'm like, how come I can't do that?
I know.
I need to, how come I don't, I would look at it and I would laugh at myself. And
Yeah.
it was just, her stuff is just like, bam, 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 bam. And I'm like, oh,
It is so perfect.
I know it.
And she
I'm gonna
just
be.
does it so
I wrote her. I said, I'm
easy.
gonna be like you when I grow up.
Me too. Me
I'm like, I
too.
got to get it together.
Me too. Me too.
Okay. See, what do you like most about your channel?
What do I like most? Well, besides the fact that I do have an opportunity to meet so many people,
Hmm.
but what I like most is being able to share information that I have.
Yes.
And, I don't, I'm not a professional chef by any means. I am a mom, a
Yes.
wife, grandmother. And when I
Amen.
go in that kitchen, I'm a throwdown.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
so I do it every day. So, I try to encourage, and it's really for the young people to be able to
Right.
know that you don't have to be a chef.
You
You
don't.
know, you can go in that kitchen and you
And
can
throw your
prepare
meal
good
together.
meals. That's right.
Yes.
Good meals for your family, and
Yes.
you can do it on a daily basis. And it
Yes.
doesn't have to be extremely costly.
Right.
That's been the good thing about the one plan, 1 month, is that it's funny because people are really starting to catch on to the fact that,
Well, you know what?
you can have the one plan and you can do that plan for a month.
Yeah.
And even if you have to grocery shop more than once a month, that's
I
fine.
always shop every week to make sure I get
Hmm.
fresh vegetables
Hmm.
and fruit.
Hmm.
But I get my meat for the
Your
month,
main
but
thing.
I
Hmm.
get my vegetables and fruit every week because I like them to
Hmm.
be fresh.
Yeah.
Now, I was just
And
thinking about what you said about the one pot meal.
hmm.
Have you ever thought about changing it where you could show it could say a meal under so many dollars and let them
Hmm.
see you prepare a meal for so many dollars?
Oh, that would be fun.
And that would be something to say, look, I can a one pot meal prepared for only so many dollars, or a meal plan
Okay.
for so many dollars, and then they look to see, oh, she made all of this off of $15, off of
That's right.
$10.
Yeah.
Because a
Yeah.
lot of these young people do not know how to grocery shop
That's
and get
true.
stuff to cook a meal for a family
Yeah.
under under $10, $15.
That's true. That's true.
I was taught
And
that when I was young to get that chicken and cut that chicken up and make
that's
you
right.
seven meals off a whole chicken.
That's right. For a
They
whole
don't know
week.
how to cut chickens up anymore.
I know.
I used to
It
have to cut the wings off the drumsticks,
mhm,
the thighs, and cut that breast, and
mhm.
that's how I was taught.
That's right. And it's one of those things. I see you, Carlotta. You're right.
You're
$20
right,
or
$20 or
less.
less. That's
That's
right.
a good idea. I've got that written down here, and that's a definite thought. Um, that idea
Yes,
works
Ronnie.
well. And I may even incorporate a little bit of that into our Saturday in
Yeah.
the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
so that we can stay within a certain amount
Yeah, stay in a
and
certain budget
see
and have
how
a
much
meal.
we
Yeah,
can put together for
because you
this
can cook
amount.
a lot on $20. Oh my goodness,
Absolutely.
you can cook a
Absolutely.
lot with $20. And I thought about that. I'm
Absolutely.
like, why don't she do that with the price and tell them a meal for this? And you would
Yeah,
have so many people coming just to see what you prepare and how
that's
you
true.
buy it with that small amount of money.
That's right. That's right.
Have you
I
ever
like
thought
that.
about starting a second channel?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'm having too much fun with this one now. But that's not to say it won't come. It's not to say it won't come. I'm not sure where I would go with the second channel. I
Okay.
hadn't really thought about that.
All right. We've already talked about who you like. Okay. This is gonna put you on the carpet.
Oh
Who
no.
is your favorite YouTuber?
Who's my favorite YouTuber?
Mhm.
Oh Lord, have mercy. You gonna put me out there under the bus. I have to say Denise George
Okay.
in
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
And I say that because she is a very sincere person,
Yeah.
and I think we've been able to connect because our missions are pretty much the same in
Hmm.
that, we're there to share as much as possible, to inspire as much as possible,
Right.
and we're trying to help not only each other but also everybody else.
Right.
Sometimes, believe it or not, I come up with something and she goes, "Oh, I didn't think of that," and I'm going, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay." I
Yeah.
still got a few ideas out here,
Yeah.
but I have to say, Denise, and I really admire the fact that this is kind of her year anniversary for
Right.
Inner Diva,
Right.
and I mean, she got that business together, and wow,
And it's
it is
going. It is
just
going.
growing.
Yes.
And I am forever thinking of what can I do? What could I put
Yeah.
together?
I'm like,
So,
what can I put together? But
mhm,
you know, we're gonna talk. I got
okay,
something that came to mind with
okay,
you.
okay.
Okay. Um,
Tell me.
it just hit me when you said that. I'm like, she could do. Okay. What
Okay.
is your favorite movie?
Huh. I have to tell you, I am a James Bond
Okay.
fanatic. And I have been forever, girl. When Sean Connery would come
Oh,
out
he
of
was
that
so smooth.
ocean
He was
in
so smooth.
those blue swim trunks and those fine legs, and oh my God, I was laid over. And
I thought Sean Connery was so smooth with
oh,
it.
oh, oh,
Oh my goodness, I thought he was so smooth.
oh, absolutely.
Oh,
They don't. I don't even know if they make them like that anymore. Of course, then Denzel comes in
he
next,
comes
but
in there. They were
he's
talking
not.
about doing they somebody brought it up that Idris Elba, they was talking about maybe him doing a James Bond. So we'll
I
see how that works out.
know. I think he would make
I
a
think he
very,
would make it. Oh, yeah,
very good
yeah.
James Bond. So I'm hoping that works out. I'm hoping that
That would be
works out.
nice.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Oh
What
yeah.
is your favorite color?
Red.
Red is your favorite color.
Absolutely.
Okay, what household chore do you hate the most?
Washing clothes.
Oh God, I hate folding them.
And ironing. Oh,
Ugh,
Lord have
yes,
mercy. You want to hurt my feelings? Hand me a shirt at the last minute and say, honey, will
ironing.
you hit this? It's like, what?
Give me a couple of days to prepare.
Yes. I need to wrap my brain around that.
Oh, I hate I hate folding laundry.
Me too.
I hate it. Oh, I'll wash it, but I hate folding it. Oh,
Yeah. There is just something about it that just
just
it
oh,
just leaves
it
a
just
bad taste.
yes, you're so right about that. Okay, I know you're married. So how long have
Mhm.
you been married?
45 years.
Wow, 45.
Mhm. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
And you have children. You said
I
you have
do. I
children
have two. Uh-huh, a son and a daughter,
and you have
both in their
grandchildren.
40s. Yes, yes, Lord. I have five, and I have four girls and one boy. And he's the oldest. And you know what's so special about him? His birthday it comes up April 26th,
Uh-huh.
and my birthday is April 28th.
Oh
And
wow.
when and I mean, he is my heart.
Yes.
Hear me when I
Yes.
say that. I think part of it is because of the fact that he's the only boy, but
Yes.
also being that he was the first.
The first one that you get to
Oh,
spoil and do
oh,
everything
oh my
to,
gosh.
and
He
pictures galore
oh,
and just
yes, I
everything.
love
Yes.
absolutely. I love all of them, but
Yes. It's always
he
that little
knows that special
specialness,
little
that
spot.
little bit of specialness.
That's right.
Yes, I totally understand. Gigi
Mhm.
has my heart is ding, ding, ding. That's my first. She's grown lady, but my baby Penelope,
Oh,
she's the enforcer.
oh,
That's my girl.
oh Lord. Well, I just left my youngest a little few hours ago, and she's the baby, and I tell you what, she's a force to be reckoned with. She
Yes,
wears me out.
yes, yes. I understand that.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Tam.
here's the one. She says, "I love ironing bed sheets." Oh,
What?
I do not. But she says, but she does not the clothes. I do
I
not
hear
lie.
you.
I do not iron bed sheets. Look,
No.
my ex mother-in-law, me and her had a disagreement. She was ironing sheets and wanted me to iron. I said, I don't iron sheets. She putting
Mm-mm.
starch on them and ironing and folding. Oh no.
Yeah, my mom did too, and she ironed underwear.
She would iron her husband's clothes and put the outfits together and hang them
Mm-hmm.
up that way. And I'm like, okay, see, that's a wrap. I don't like
Mm-mm.
ironing.
Mm-mm.
You need to
Mm-mm.
get them out the dryer when they come out, hang them on a hanger.
My husband thought he had died and gone to heaven the first time my mom was at the house after we got married. And he came home one evening and he saw all of his clothes and his underwear all folded up so
So
neatly
neatly.
pressed. And I'm looking at him going, don't even
Don't even
think it.
try.
Don't even
Mm-mm.
think it, because I'm not doing that.
I can't. I can't. I
Mm-mm.
can't do the ironing of the bed sheets, and I I just can't. You better catch it when it come out the dryer, shake it and put it on the hanger to save your
That's
wrinkles. If
cold.
you want it starch, take it to the
Mhm.
cleaners.
That's right. That's right.
I
Well,
just
I
can't.
did. I took all of his shirts to the cleaners always.
Yeah, my husband, all his shirts, his
Mhm.
slacks, they all go to the cleaner because
Ronnie, Ronnie's
I just
funny.
can't. I can't do that. I can't.
No, no, I
It's,
couldn't do it. I had babies and
yes.
working, and I was
I
in
worked. I was
school.
going to school. I
Yeah,
was
me
going to
too.
college. I was
Mhm,
working 40 hours. I had two
mhm.
kids in elementary, and you don't have time for all
Mm-mm.
that extra nonsense.
No,
And I
no.
just couldn't
I
because
I
I was
didn't have it. I
what
didn't
I
have
did
the energy.
one semester. I said I would never do it again. I was working
Mhm.
40 hours and taking 18 credit hours that semester.
Oh,
Plus had
Lord.
two kids and activities at school.
Mhm.
I said, why didn't somebody knock me in the head? I will never
Girl.
take 18 hours like that again and work 40 hours with two kids and after school activities.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I said I would
It's
never do that
hard.
again.
It's
That's a
hard.
lot of work.
I
A lot of
know.
work.
I had to
What?
finish my master's.
Oh, my daughter just marched with her master's. My son
Good.
is finishing his in May. He'll be finished. So I am
Wonderful.
so proud of both of them. They made me
Absolutely.
very proud
Absolutely.
because they're doing things that I want to do that I put aside to make sure that they were, got what they need. Hi, Denise. We were
Hey,
talking about you. Your
Denise.
ears must
We
have been
were.
burning.
You just missed it. Your ears are burning.
Let's see.
Oh,
She says no one was no.
we'll see the wrinkles.
I no. I just can't. They ain't gonna see them at
Mm,
all.
I'm
What is the
trying.
one piece of advice that
Mhm.
you wish someone would have told you when you first started your YouTube channel?
Do what you love.
Yes.
Do what you really, truly love. Because when you don't, you're constantly struggling
Yes.
and you're constantly tweaking and trying to figure
Um,
out why it's
yeah,
just not fitting the way
right.
you think it's supposed to. When you do what you love, then every time you upload that video, you're smiling before your
Smiling because people
audience
want.
even gets to see it.
That's right. That's
And
right.
that's the fun of it. That's the
Yeah.
fun of it. So here's Denise saying, what did we
Yes, we were.
say? It was good. It was good. But yeah, do what you love. And I say that not just for YouTube, but that's one of my life words of wisdom as well. That and particularly I say as we age, and for those
Hmm.
of us who are moving on, ahead, we have to do what we love.
Yes.
And so as you're selecting careers, whatever it may be, try your best to find your spot
Right.
whereas you're doing what you really like. And
Right.
I can truly say that with 36 years under the belt, I loved my job. Now, did that mean that every moment was perfect? No. You're absolutely right, Denise. Um, you're a poor imitation,
Yes.
absolutely, of someone else if we don't do what we love. And
You're
that's
so
true.
right because and I laugh at myself because when I first
Hmm.
started off, I was doing my channel and being me.
Hmm.
And then I said, okay, I like her. Well, maybe if I copy her a little bit and do what she's doing, and then oh, I like what she's doing, and oh, I like what she, and then I
Hmm.
realized I was not me.
That's right.
And then when I said, okay, Stephanie, back it up and be you and
Hmm.
do what you like to do. And I like to change things around in my house. I love doing
Hmm.
tablescapes.
Hmm.
I've always done tablescapes at my home. So I
Hmm.
said, get back into what you love to do
That's right.
and do you what you love. Because
That's right.
if you constantly doing something that someone else's does, you'll get burnt out and you
Yep.
won't be happy with what you're doing.
Yep. I agree with that. I tease Denise every now and then. She's always cleaning, and yeah, Denise, I'm talking about you. Always cleaning, and she's got that laundry going, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
to the
And I
laundry.
hate laundry. She always holding her basket with a smile.
Now
I'm
I
like,
want to
Denise,
see how
stop
she.
smiling.
I know she does a great job, and I use her so a lot of her techniques. But it's like, oh, I can't do that. But
Oh no. I
you
have
know,
a hamper now sitting in front of the wash machine that I need to separate and put a load in the washer.
hmm
And I'm just like, ugh, I
well,
have to separate
I like the fly lady method. I do. I try to
a
use that
basket
as
a
much
day.
as possible. Yeah, and I do that, and I have found. I think what really soured me with laundry was because back in the day I had so
You
many
have
things going
so much.
on. I didn't have time.
You have to, and it
So
just pile up, pile up, pile up. When
yes,
you look, everything in the house is
everything
dirty.
was a mess, a hot mess. So,
Oh,
but back
I know.
then there was no fly lady. So,
Right.
to give that suggestion of the little baby steps. So now I have certainly learned to work within my
Right.
boundaries and do it better. But, you know, Denise is always coming up with something, that I'm going, huh, now why didn't I think of that
Yeah.
20 years ago?
Yeah.
And why didn't I look that up? But it's it is a lot of fun to be able to, work your channel, to
Right.
love your channel.
Yes.
And I think when we love what we do, it
It
comes through.
shows out. It
It
comes out in your
does.
videos.
It
Yes.
does.
Yes, you're
So,
right. What I'm looking for is an easy way to cook peach cobbler. I haven't cooked
hmm.
peach cobbler in, I want to say 20 years.
What?
Yes. And I need to cook a peach cobbler. I
Okay.
used to make them, and me and my son and my daughter would sit there with ice cream and a spoon and go to town. They come out the stove, get you that hot scoop with the ice cream
Mhm.
on it, and that
Oh
kind
yeah,
of,
that's when it's good.
And boy, it's been years since I fished a peach cobbler. And I've
Mm-hmm.
been saying to myself, I need to fix me a deep dish peach cobbler with all the crust and everything.
Absolutely. That's what I was just getting ready to ask. Now, are
I
you a two
love peach cobbler.
cruster or
Yes,
one
I'm a
cruster?
two cruster.
So yeah, I'm a two cruster. I want that bottom
I want the
crust
bottom and that
and I
top.
want it
Now
crispy.
crispy. Yes. I want the corner because I like the crunchy
Yes.
crust,
Yeah.
and I'm good. I need to make one. My family told me that at our next get together that I need to bring one. So I'm like,
That's a good idea. That's a good.
okay, I got to get back on the game.
There you go. There you
Like
go.
they get me when we have holidays.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't fix greens, I can't come in the door.
Uh-huh. That sounds like Christmas for me.
Greens and sweet
Mm-hmm.
potato pie. If I
Mm-hmm.
don't have them, they won't let me in. They told me I came one year and I said, well, I didn't make it. And they said, well, you need to go to the store and get it and come back here so you can fix it. And I'm like, are y'all serious?
Really?
They won't let me in. I had to go to the grocery store, get the stuff for the greens, come back and
Mhm.
fix them there. They would not let me in.
Well, they must be awfully good, girl.
And I'm like, what? Denise said,
She
how
did a peach
y'all ladies
cobbler
when I
video. She did.
did a peach cobbler. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look.
Oh, she gets some. She uses the
She said, what do
Pillsbury
you use?
crust that you
Butter
just roll
crust.
out.
Oh, okay,
Mm,
okay. That'll
okay.
be easier to put
Yes.
on there. Because
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother we used to make it. Make our
Mm-hmm.
crust and roll it out
Mm-hmm.
and put it on there, and then cut the pieces and put it and make the weaving and
Yeah.
all that on the top with the
Mm-hmm.
butter on top to make sure it's flaky.
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
like,
do you have a food processor?
no, I use the blender thing I have.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
because I was going to say, because either in the Ninja, I know I have a Ninja and I also
Uh-huh.
have processor, but I can bring that dough together real quick in either one. And
I just do mine and I mix it up and then I sit there and I roll it up. I do old
mm-hmm,
school with the rolling
mm-hmm,
pin.
mm-hmm,
I
yep,
roll it
I
out
roll it. Mm-hmm,
and the little sprinkle flour, like I was
mm-hmm.
taught, and put
Do
it in
you
the
freeze
pan.
yours?
I do if I make too much, I do freeze the rest
Mm-hmm,
to make something else. But I
mm-hmm.
always try. My brother-in-law says when I make my crust, make enough over so you can put the crust on top of the sweet potato pie. You know the one
Yeah.
you weave, and I go, yes. He
Mhm.
says, well, I need you to weave my crust. So I'm weaving my crust for him on the pie with the butter on the top.
Yeah,
Yes, you're
yeah.
right. You have to pinch the crust in the pan,
Oh,
pinch it in
yeah.
the pan. Yes,
Well, but it's like my mother said, if you start it, then you got to keep it going.
yes.
And you did. So they're
I,
expecting you
I
to
did.
have it at a
They
certain
love it,
level.
and I'm like, oh, y'all gonna kill me. So I said that what I'm also gonna have to get back into cooking. My mother used to cook a chocolate pie, but now she
Hmm.
has dementia. I didn't think to write it down when she was fixing it, and now she
Hmm.
can't remember. So I'm gonna have to
Oh,
experiment to make a chocolate pie
her chocolate pie.
and tea cakes.
Yeah, Denise is asking about the food processor. Well, basically, what you do, I use America's Test Kitchen's recipe, and it makes enough for two crust. And literally, you put it in the processor, blitz, 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 and pour it out onto, a little bit floured surface.
Hmm.
Bring it all together in your like plastic wrap
Uh-huh.
and roll it up, put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours, and bring it back out. And then roll it to make your pie or your
Oh,
cobbler, whatever it is. But it brings it together very quickly. I don't know. We might have to throw that together
you're
one
gonna have to
Saturday
you're
morning.
gonna have to do a show and show me how you
Yeah,
make that crust.
yeah, yeah. Because it is so.
I need to get that and tea cakes.
And teas.
Yeah.
I haven't done tea cakes.
My mom used to do them all the time. And I remember my
Hmm.
son was here on a break from college. And my
Hmm.
mom had made some tea cakes. And she said, here's a bag. Get this bag to your mother. And this bag is for you. He got on the plane going back to school and took me a picture of him eating tea cakes on the plane, and one talking about, "This is your bag, this is my bag, so now they mine." He ate the tea cake.
You gotta love them.
Yeah. I'm like, boy, I had my mouth ready for those tea cakes, and you took them back with
Oh.
you. He was a mess. He was a mess.
Oh.
Well, Miss Leona, I appreciate you coming on the show tonight. I've had a ball with you on here tonight. I want to thank everyone for showing up tonight. We laughed, and we laughed.
Absolutely.
I am so happy you were here. Like I said earlier, your smile always brightens the day. When I'm having a rough day, I look for that smile, and I'm good.
Oh,
And I
you are
want to
too
tell you,
sweet.
I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
And I want to tell you, ladies, thank you all for coming. Hope to see you next week when we do the next show. Don't forget, tonight is Penny is having her show tonight as well.
Okay.
She starts in like 15 minutes, I think, 10
Mhm.
minutes. She
Mhm.
starts. So jump over to Penny's place and see what her topic is for the night. Thank
Okay.
you all for coming. Oh, if you want the challenge information to come to your phone, to your calendar in your phone, email me. I'll put my email address down below in the description. So you can email me and just say that you want the challenge information to come to your phone. I will add you to the list. And every challenge that I have that comes up from everybody on YouTube that I collect will come directly to your calendar. And that way you can
That's
keep up with
nice.
all the challenges so easy on your phone. And
Mhm.
if not, go to my community tab on Creatively Miss Me and scroll down on the community tab and you'll see the list there.
Okay.
So I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday evening. I'm going to go back and look at the playoffs. My team won. Yes.
Oh no, I
Golden
like
State.
Golden State.
Golden State.
I hear you.
So I will see y'all again next week. I love you all.
All right, Stephanie.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.